This is a short introduction to function notation. And what I'd like to do here is start off with the area of the circle. The formula we've used for area of a circle is pi r squared. And we usually write it as A equals pi r squared because A is the area and R is the radius. But if you just said to find the area of a circle, you would do pi times the radius squared, you'd also be correct. And that's kind of where function notation comes in. Function notation defines what your input has to be to find the value. And to find the area of a circle, the only thing I really need to know is the radius. The reason why you only need to know the radius is because pi is always constant, 3.14 or 22/7. And squaring the radius is just an operation. So really all we need is the radius. So instead of writing A is equal to pi r squared, I could put f of r equals pi r squared. And this is what A is equal to, is a function of r. I want to make a special note right here that f of r does not mean f times r. Okay? Function notation is just saying it's a function and that our input will be r to find the value. Okay? The output value that we get after we plug r into this and we find out what the area is will be the area. Okay? Area is the output, radius is the input. Okay? Let's do a couple examples. Let's say I wanted to do if I had a circle with a radius of 4. For me to find the area, let me change colors back. I think actually go with a new color here. Okay, if I want to do the area for a circle with a radius of 4, I would write it like this, meaning that the function has an input of 4 in this instance. And then I follow the rule here for this function, which is pi times the radius squared. And that would allow me to, if I evaluate this, I could find the value of the actual area. 4 squared is 16. And I have 16 times pi. And I'm not going to go ahead and multiply that out. It would be approximately about 49. Okay, if I did another one, I could say that would be finding the area of a circle whose radius is 2.6. So notice we have to be given the input for me to plug it in here and find the value. You might ask, why do we even have a function notation, and why don't we just go with this? The nice thing about function notation is you can actually see what input was put in. And I have no idea what that value is, but we could calculate it. Guess it would have been nice if I had a calculator out when I made this video, wouldn't it? Okay, I hope this kind of helps give you an idea of what function notation means. We don't always use f, sometimes we use g, sometimes we use r. If we have several different functions, we don't want to call them all f, we wouldn't be able to keep them straight. So, one more thing that's probably worthy of noting is if you were going to do a graph Yeah, let's go back to black. If you were going to do a graph, in this case the input would have been R, and the output value you could either put as A, or you could put as f of R. But it's the same thing as X and Y when we do a graph, okay? Your horizontal axis is always the input, vertical is always the output. Okay, I hope this video helps. Once you do the Khan Academy reviews also, that'll help you out quite a bit. Good luck.